Welcome everybody, we are here in attempt number 2 at game number 3. Looks like Murder will not drop this time. Very good for that. We're going to be watching NOVAstalife go up against the vVvMurDeR, or vVvMurDeR. Both are strong players. vVvMurDeR has gone for some really interesting attempts at fast expanding, which Stalife has basically crushed in both games. Stalife, however, did lose the first game to Murder because Stalife tried to toy with Murder. Little bit weird of a thing, as Stalife tried to go for a transition into 3-port Raven. Tried to go for Hunter-Seeker missiles, various other things. It was an interesting game, however, it turned out to backfire on him. So right now, Stalife is playing Murder's choice of map, as Stalife won the last game in a much more traditional TVC. And I really am impressed by these guys' level of play. These guys are very, very strong. Stalife I've seen play on many, many occasions. He's gone to the TQ live tournaments. Very good job at those. Actually, check those out. The eSpot, Billiards and Arcades in Vancouver have been hosting LANs for us have been sponsoring LANs that we've been hosting at their venue, and it's been awesome. Stalife and Ganon had some amazing games in the first TQ live. VODs for that are on YouTube. Check that out as well. It's awesome. Those guys are very, very strong. Ganon is a very fun guy and a good guy too. I do want to go ahead and brag at the fact that I beat Ganon, except he's playing Zerg. I beat a Zerg, which is really much more impressive than anything else in the world could ever be. And by that I mean it wasn't a big deal. But it was fun, because I can say I beat Ganon, I'm not lying. But we're watching Stalife, who is really one of the best, if not the best, TVT player I've ever actually obsed and talked to myself. And it's obviously very cool to watch him play again. Murder is showing to be a very competent opponent in most respects. And really, Murder is a player I don't know much about. All I know is that he's on one of the best teams out there. vVv is very, very strong. And I'm really curious to see what he's going to do. If he's going to change his build, because his build has been initially shut down in both of the previous games to whatever Stalife does earlier on. Stalife doing some very, very varied strategies, going for lots of Blue Flame Hellions in the first game, and going for Banshees in the second game. Both of them working well. Stalife just showing to have some of the best macro that there could ever possibly be. Reactor going down on the... Oh, is it going to be the same build again? Murder's looking identical with the Reactor going over here. 400 again, same build. Murder really should probably deviate, as this build has been crushed in the last 2 games. Let's see if it gets crushed again. Stalife does appear to be doing a normal 1-1-1 opening, or at the very least 1-1 opening, with possibly Tank or Hellions coming out. But no second gas yet. We're probably going to see Hellions and a Command Center coming out. There's a Command Center. Are we going to have Hellion out of this factory? That's really what I'm going to expect. Marine, and so far nothing. I want to see a Hellion. Yes! I love being right. We have a Hellion coming out, and again with the Barracks play from Murder. So Murder is going to go for the Barracks play. Exact same build. Let's see if Stali's fast Hellion can probably a fast Marine Hellion push, if that'll be enough to do some damage to this. Murder is going to have a little bit of an issue, though, as Stalife getting the Command Center very early on, which could just exacerbate the whole issue of him destroying Murder. Let's see what's going to go on. Murder still no second gas. Getting a supply depot as he's supply blocked. Producing units, Marines mostly. No tech labs yet. He does have a very large gas count, which even though he is only on 1 gas. Alright, looks like Stalife pushing away Murder's SCV a little bit. And there we go. Hellion's going to go out to get at least 1 SCV kill onto that SCV. There it is, about to go. There it is. Now Stalife's going to pull back. Successful Hellion did take no damage and dealt damage. So Murder does now shoot a couple of those Marines into the bunker. And we're going to be able to watch, see what he's going to do to transition. Orbital Command is about to finish. Barracks again. Stalife with a great scan to actually see both those command centers. Knows exactly what's going on. And oh, look at that. Murder reciprocating with a scan of his own. Let's see what Stalife has. Stalife has going for mainly Barracks. He does have a Tech Islands Factory researching Siege Mode. Has 1 Siege Tank out, but he has no gas. No second gas has gone down yet. Stalife is just continuing to macro up. And let's continue to watch what Murder's going to do. Murder might seem to want to do a little bit of a poking with these Marines. However, Actually, no. Siege Tank is not going to finish by the time they go in if they go continuously in now. StarLife is expected to lose that SCV. There it go. That SCV did go down. StarLife now transferring a lot of SCVs. Going to be able to get a very healthy economy with this. Even transferring before MurDeR. MurDeR, who had the earlier command center, is still not transferring. Okay. So StarLife going to have a lead in the income, even with this going on. You can see it's 1,000 to 800. Very, very small, but important. MurDeR is still dancing around, attacking this Hellion that only has 1 kill still. Good job at MurDeR to prevent that Hellion harass, and now should be blocking this off. There it is. Engineering Bay, going to be able to do enough to block that off. You can use 2 supply depots or an Engineering Bay. Engineering Bay is a little bit more beefy than the supply depots, because one can get killed and then units can go through again. Engineering Bay is also very useful. Can definitely get some upgrades from that. I'm definitely going to be expecting that from him. StarLife, a little bit supply blocked right now, but a supply depot will be able to finish just in time to deal with this. 3 barracks. Combat shield starting to research. Starboard being thrown down now. I would not be surprised if StarLife goes for some drops. And here we have StarLife witnessing a huge force of Marines going down. Hellion does get 1 shot off before dying. Siege mode has finished. StarLife can just siege up and then pretty safe to this. Bunkers and siege tanks, very, very strong turtling style. Oh god, I'm starting to get lightheaded. I've been casting for too long alone. Ugh. Okay. Now here we go. Marines are being produced. A lot of reactors on here. He's getting a combat shield. It's going to be done at about the same time as StarLife, so StarLife is just slightly behind. We got these barracks going down. He has enough to build anything from the starport that he so desires, and there's a medevac. Hopefully we'll see a drop, but here we go. That SU is going to go up and die to a lot of Marines. That's 20 Marines against these, really, 7 Marines, 11 Marines, 15 Marines, and 2 siege tanks. That does go into the favor of the siege tanks and Marines, assuming MurDeR wouldn't catch StarLife with the tanks unsieged. However, StarLife did just get a free stream of resources and reinforcements. So apparently resources and reinforcements are the exact same thing, if you guys didn't realize that. But now you know, so that's okay. MurDeR does have control of the watchtowers. Very good presence on the map from him. And he's going to go for a drop. Is StarLife going to go for the same thing as well? Good path from the medevac. Okay, and now scanning the front, going to see all the siege tanks. Does StarLife have any Vikings on the field, or is it going to go straight for a Marine tank? Looks like it's going to be a straight Marine tank. Very powerful. You can always just use the medevac's 2 spot. And now MurDeR's going to go ahead and do this drop. StarLife does have buildings back here that he will be able to see if MurDeR does a drop, but he's going to go straight for the mineral line. StarLife has not pulled SCVs quite yet. There's been no notification, but there we go. Now he's dropping down the Marines. Going to get a lot of kills. No stim. There's the stim on a few of those guys. Going to get healed up and deal a lot of damage to those things. Stim now on StarLife's Marines, but they're getting caught in the... Oh god, they're getting caught in the buildings right there. MurDeR has a free kills on so many units right now. Oh god, StarLife did not handle that drop well. Going to lose a lot. But yeah, look at this. MurDeR has Marines just running around. This one Marine going to get 2 kills. Oh my god, this Marine's got 7 kills on him. 8 kills. About to get a 9th kill. That is so bad. StarLife is not looking good with this right now. StarLife is behind it in everything at the moment. Finally going to go ahead and destroy that drop. But look at this for a second. We have 23 SCVs for StarLife versus 39 of MurDeR. StarLife might want to move out. There he's moving out with unsieged tanks and Marines, but now he's going to siege up, and then MurDeR's just going to run away. Ooh, losing a few of those Marines. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. Looks like I can actually count, which is good. 9 Marines did get taken out, although it might have been 7. I don't know if I counted a couple extra spots that weren't actually there. Either way, a lot of damage done. StarLife is going to try and now make a really good use of these siege tanks. It's really his lead right now. Command center being morphed into orbital command, and look at that MurDeR. Oh, losing a lot of those guys, stimming up, but StarLife has a lead in the Marine count over there. But look at this, MurDeR going to try and flank. A lot of Marines over there. StarLife is not sieged up with his tanks, and there it is, now beginning to siege up. And he's going to get good positioning if he can just siege up before these guys come in. But there is, oh, they're going to hit by a lot of splash of the siege tanks. MurDeR's going to pull back with those Marines. He knows he can't take those kind of siege tank numbers down. And this orbital command is going to start burning down. There it is. It's going to burn down. He might lose that. That does go down. That is bad. Murder does have these double engineering bays, and now here we go. Scan on top of StarLife's forces. Refinery going to go down. SCV is going to go down. StarLife's going to stim and start taking down SCVs. And oh, we're about to have a marine bomb go onto these things. But look at this. StarLife's going to take... Oh, that's huge. But he's not going to target the medevac. Okay, he does target now, but now StarLife is going to get hit by these SCVs. They're going to allow Murder to break down these... this little bit of a contain. Murder going to be able to break free, but it's going to cost him a lot. Murder is now behind. He got half the... Oh, God. He's got half the SCVs of StarLife. StarLife is just going to push in with a hell of a lot of Marines. Look at that. 25 Marines. A lot more than the 14 Marines that Murder has over there. More reinforcements coming in over there, but still, StarLife has the same amount of medevacs and more Marines. That's not going to go well, but... Oh, nope, no longer the same amount of medevacs. But there is the stim. StarLife going to move in and destroy all those Marines with ease. And yep, there it is. Damage getting done. Those medevacs are taking a lot of damage from StarLife's Marines. We got Stim going down, but Stim wears off for StarLife, but his Stim's again going to destroy everything over there. Reinforcements could get streamed up there. StarLife still has those bunkers up, could salvage them if he needs the money, but StarLife might just want to retreat. He's done a lot of damage. Stim wears off. What? Okay, StarLife scouting with a siege tank. That's not something you see every day. But here we go. Murder does have all of these Marines down there, and is StarLife gonna... Oh, StarLife trying to flank around there with that, Oh! Siege tank, beautiful positioning. Going to take down so many of those Marines. Completely catch Murder off guard, because Murder could not see that siege tank. That is huge, but Stim wears off for StarLife just as Stim engages for Murder. Murder is actually going to allow Murder to take down those Marines. Oh, StarLife is going to lose that tank? Maybe. But oh, goes into that tank, and Murder doesn't kill that tank. StarLife doing a great job keeping his tanks alive. Murder's going to continue moving, being very economic with his units right now, not losing a ton unnecessarily. Look at the army tab, or no, the army tab is over here. There we go, army tab. StarLife has a lot more invested in his army, but Murder's being very effective, stimming and running in, and StarLife's not sieged up. Oh, Murder loses a few of those Marines, but still, StarLife has these siege tanks alive. He might want to repair those actually, but more siege tanks coming in. This is really, really good for StarLife. He's going to keep the pressure going on very heavily. And sieging up for StarLife, going to force the Marines to go back from Murder. This is a great positional match, and these guys are doing so much. StarLife is leapfrogging up his tanks. This is so cool to watch. Murder is moving up with a lot of Marines, spread his Marines to try and guard against the siege tank splash. But StarLife doing something interesting, moving around the side, does have control of this watch, going to be able to see Murder move up. But Murder might want to take this gold. He does have those rocks taken out. StarLife still has his there. But StarLife is going to go around the back. Murder might want to go for a counterattack. He does have all these SCVs with him. Might want to just go for the win right now. 16 SCVs, while StarLife is completely out of position. Oh my god, but look at this. Murder going to pull back or continue pushing? Murder's going to continue pushing. StarLife sieges up, down with that one, and now StarLife's about to get hit up here. And look at this, command center actually might get destroyed from StarLife. Tanks are sieged up back here, and this command center is going to do a lot to actually tank damage. But there is Stim. Siege tanks going to push back all of those Marines. So StarLife is doing a ton of damage, going to continue moving in, forcing Murder to come back. But oh, StarLife, his siege tanks are just beautifully effective. Alright, here we go. Murder is not doing anything with these siege tanks. There's a skin over there, most likely Starlife's, but Murder is going to try and get a command center down there. He's going to oh wow, he's floating around with Starlife dropping back over here. This Murder going to go for hidden expansions, but Starlife taking down these reactors, basically functioning like a full barracks. Oh, but look at this. Murder's going to clean up StarLife's units back there. These SCVs are going to be aid so much in the breaking of StarLife's tank line and everything. StarLife's going to now go ahead and take out these destructible rocks, though. But Murder does have hidden expos. He's got his gold as well, muling at the gold. But look at this. StarLife has a great lead, 102 food to Murder's 36. StarLife is in a very large lead right now. Murder does have all of these Marines down there as well as medevacs. He can make some good use of drops if he decides to defend effectively enough. StarLife is going to have a planetary fortress, I would assume. He's, planetary fortress, and he's transferring some SCVs over there. And now StarLife sees Murder's hidden expo over here, and Murder might try and save it. Murder needs that, nope, Murder's not going to be able to save that. Stim going down, and that command center is just going to burn away. There it is. StarLife trying to not lose units. Instead, he's going to lose units while Murder pulls back while losing expansion. So that definitely is in favor of StarLife. StarLife can afford to trade things like that, as StarLife has twice the food of Murder. Okay, look at this. We have no upgrades for StarLife's siege tanks, but they're going to siege up just in time to destroy all of those Marines. There's GG from Murder.